that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to that.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Derrick Henry. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Check three. Patchy. 61. Max box. Right.
On second down now, it's Henry. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On third down, Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. 62 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 26. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 74 yards. Oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Well, go ahead and now a fumble. The ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, 26 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Well, fellas, here we go. Check, 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 check. Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
They run with Breida. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Delta, 8, read. Defense wins championships, baby.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. D. Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Hey, Charlie. 54. Pilot, 64, read. 65.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Ready? 30
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now it's Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
60 Pittsburgh.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 28. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. On first down, it's Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. 7 yards on the play, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Set 90 Wolf.
They're running it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on, set 50.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
21. Here we go. Go. Kill. Go ahead.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Here we go.
Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
5. 2. 11. Smooth.
Garoppolo now. Deep ball for Goodwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Get it.
Out of the gun, Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Brown. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Ready. Check right 54. Line 54. Stay with it.
3rd and 2, Tannehill rolling, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, orbit. Check right 54. Line 54. Yeah. We don't want none. SOS.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Mike 54. Hey, exit. 54.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Room to run inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball in. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Henry. He's got daylight. The 20.